What's up, athletes? Welcome to the Grit Factor, where we talk about all things fitness and what it means to live a healthy lifestyle. My name is Kayla, and I'm your host. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Grit Factor. For this month's episode, we are joined by the one and only Gianna, who's a trainer at the YMCA, right in the Philly area. We're so excited to have her with us today. What's up, G?
Hi guys, this is so exciting.
I love it. How's it
I
going?
love it. Oh my God. Thanks for having me.
We're so excited you're here. Obviously want to hear about everything that you have been doing, kind of your whole fitness journey. It sounds like you have started some really cool new fitness classes, some that are running oriented, working towards some new goals. So definitely want to get through all of that. Do you want to start by kind of telling us like what your role in fitness looks like now, kind of what you do at the Y, and like
Yes.
maybe how you first got into fitness too?
Yes. Okay. I currently am teaching a running class at the Y, which
So
we were
cool.
just talking about. And I teach them on Monday nights, and it's a 0 to 5K. People who've never ran before, people who want to get maybe a little faster, who just want to maybe meet people and go out running. And it's a 6 week class, and then it's cold and no one wants to run in the middle of the winter. So that'll be done. And then I'll start it back up again in the spring. And then I also teach strength and total body, which is like a weights class. And then I'll also pop in for people if they need for HIIT class, which high intensity interval training. It's always a good time. So I started this journey when I started my fitness journey when I was in middle school because I got one of those notes that came home and it was like your child's obese. And I was like, oh my God, there is no way this is real right now. And I saw it on the counter. I
It
was like,
breaks
oh
my
my
heart for a
God.
little G. Like,
I was like, maybe I should get it together. So my dad was running the Broad Street Run, which is a 10-mile run in Philadelphia. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna just do this. Like I can run 3 minutes and I'm gonna just like do this. So I started training for this 10-mile run. And I could only run like I think point 0.2 of a mile. Like I could not do anything. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna lock in here. And I like eventually I started running all this. I started running like miles and miles a day. Like I would run after school every day and I started like changing my diet and it was really fun. I was really enjoying it. And this is when I was like 16, so I wasn't old enough to be a trainer, but I like fell in love with working out. Ever since then, I've been working out every day. Like I can't if I go like 2 days without working out, I'm like mentally I'm not like okay. And it's like it's very difficult. And of course, I was so nervous at first being like a 16-year-old girl going in the gym, like with the weights and everything, and like that's an awkward part of your life and it's uncomfortable. But somehow I was just like, all right, like we're gonna just do this. Like no one's looking at you, we're gonna be good. So ever since then, I've been like really um just like into working out. And then I was like, wait, I want other people to do my workouts because I love like my workouts, which is like whatever, like flex, I guess.
yeah.
So then I took a training class and became a personal trainer. And then I was personal training for a while. And then I just started teaching classes and I love it. It's so fun.
That's so awesome.
Yeah,
Oh
it's a good time.
my
It's a
gosh.
good
That's
time.
so cool. So like
Yeah.
doing having the personal training and the group and everything, like that's so
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm not a big fan of the personal training because I feel like I get distracted really easily with just one person. I feel like I just yap the whole time and then
I feel
like literally I'm like,
you. Yeah.
oh, how was your day? Oh, you had a bad day? Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Like but the class, like I got my playlist on, I had the little headset on. Like we gotta lock in there. So there's like, and it's like a ton of people all coming together, like hyping each other up. Like I'm that type of class, and I'm like where people are like screaming, like woo, like in the middle
Yeah.
of like after doing like a set of burpees, like that's my vibe. So
I love it. That's me
I
too.
like teaching the classes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so fun. I feel like I'm the same. Like one of my clients with personal training now, like I feel like it's like we work out, don't get me wrong, but like there's
we
kind
work
of a
out.
yap chat sesh, you know?
We're
So it's
yapping.
always a
We are
good like
yapping.
debrief of the week and like everything that happened. And oh my
No,
gosh, that's
literally.
so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. Also going back to your classes, I know you mentioned, first of all, the running class for beginners is like so cool. I feel like that should
So
definitely be
fun.
offered more places.
I
Um,
know.
is that something that like the Y kind of asked you to start, or like did you just like take the
I
initiative
just like went up
for
to
that?
them
Yeah,
and
and
was
like
like,
what kind of made you want to do that, you know?
so I just remember like hating running like a lot. And I I hate it. And most people do. I totally understand that. Like it is actually hell on earth if you like aren't like if you don't love it. So I was like, I hated running. And also, I mean, you can't see me, but I like do not look like a runner at all. Like I'm like a very big, like I'm 5'9". I'm like a big bone girl. Like you would not expect me to like be able to run like a huge amount of distance
I feel
and
like
like
you do look like a runner. Like you're fit, you're strong, like girl. Oh
I
my
appreciate that. I
God.
appreciate that. Um, but I would say I don't look like your typical runner. I look like a like more of like a lifter type of person. So I was like, I want people to like love to run. Like I think that like you can really learn to love to run. And like I don't want people to be like intimidated. Like I want to like make it fun, make it nice and easy for them. Like we start off week one like just like really nice and easy, and then we'll progress. And like this class I've been doing, it's only been 2 weeks. My one girl last Monday, she could only run like a minute and a half. And then the next week we just did 3 minutes. And it was so fun. I know it was so fun. Like
That's
she just,
awesome.
yeah. So it was like, I just wanted other people to like start to enjoy it. And she felt so happy and she was so excited after. And that's such a good feeling that like you help them through that, you know?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's so amazing. I think you're the
Yeah.
perfect person to do that
Oh
though. Like
my God.
I love it.
Thank you for the hype up.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Wait, okay. Also, since you're talking about like playlists and everything, are there any songs in your classes that you like, or like any one song that when it comes on, you're like
Oh my
gets
God, yes. Literally, yes. And it changes every week.
yes.
But I'm gonna show you right now
Yeah.
because so obsessed with it. It's called Stop the Flame.
Okay, I don't know if do I
Everyone, this is about to change your life.
okay.
You know what it is?
Yeah, yeah. It's hype. It's
It's
hype.
so
It's a good one.
good.
Yeah.
It's literally so good. I'm obsessed with it.
I don't know if it's on my running playlist, so I need to add it.
Get it on there. It will like
Everybody add this to your workout playlist.
no, there's like crack in it. Like I don't know what it is, but like makes me like when that is on, my pace increases, but like decreases.
Yeah.
I'm running a 3 minute mile when that
Yeah.
comes when that comes on. So it's a
Oh,
good
I
time.
love that. That's amazing. So
Yeah.
cool. Also I know you like kind of touched on you first like started working on getting into fitness in like middle school, like early high school, and it's like can be awkward if you don't really know what you're doing at first, like feel out of place.
Yeah.
Is like there anything that you like really struggled with in the beginning? And if so, anything that you did that helped you kind of like make it through that, whether it was like the knowing what exercises to do or just kind of like
Yeah.
the imposter syndrome or like like
Yeah.
anything like that.
I think like when I went and I was like, everyone's looking at me. Like I'm gonna go up to this machine. I'm gonna have no idea how to use it. I'm gonna be fiddling around with it. Someone's gonna come up to me. I don't want anyone to approach me. Like, please, everyone, do not look at me. But honestly, like my dad sat me down one day and was like, no one is looking at you. Like everyone is so focused on what they're doing. Like no one's gonna look at you, no one's gonna judge you. And like that took a while for me to click. But like if you think about it, like you're at the gym, you're not like going off and looking at everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're not doing that. And you
Yeah.
think everyone else, no, they're not doing that. Another thing I would do is like research. Like I before I would go, I would spend like 5 minutes and just be like, I would literally look up best glute workout, best quad workout, best shoulder workout, and I would just like quick Google search, find a few exercises, do them, go in for a little bit, just feel comfortable. I would even go in a corner just like by myself because there's no problem with doing that and just kind of get comfortable doing it. And then I also feel like people think like going up to the people at the front desk is like weird and asking them like what to do, which yeah, that's intimidating, but they're very helpful because I that's my job as well. I also do that. And I would like go up to them and be like, oh, like what do you think is a good idea? And they tell you and then you just go off and do it. And that's it. The interaction's over. I'm like, okay, they're not gonna remember me tomorrow. It's fine. you know? Like it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, those are such good ideas. I feel like the quick search too, I do that all the time. Like
Yeah.
I'll
Still,
go on Pinterest or TikTok or anything, and
literally.
I have my little folders of like, okay, even though, I've like, yes, I could come up with like a billion things, but sometimes it's
Right.
mix it up or like
Exactly.
what
Sometimes I
other
get
people are
bored.
doing. Yeah.
Right. I want some new stuff. And to this day, I still look up like new running intervals, new like Tabata workouts, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Nice. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Love that. Okay, get it,
Yeah.
girl. So fun. Um, Also very cool you work the front desk. I don't know if I knew that. Is there anything like I feel like since you have the front desk element and then you also have like the personal trainer and the group element, is there anything that you would do in those different roles to kind of build a sense of community and like make people feel welcome or like especially at the front desk, I'm sure sometimes you get first timers who are
Yep.
maybe intimidated, don't know where to go, what to do. Like, is there anything that you
Yeah.
can do to like just make that environment a little less
Of
intimidating?
course. I think that when people also like it's their first time working out, they come up and like they ask you questions that like maybe they don't even understand. Like, oh, what
Hmm.
do I do for like getting rid of my tummy? Everyone loves to say that. And I'm like, I'm not gonna be like, well, you can't like you're not just gonna get rid of your tummy. Like you can't make them like to make someone like feel bad about that is like what's your like people I've seen people like be rude about that. And it's like
Oh,
so
really?
I kind of try and understand what they're saying and say, oh, like how about we do an incline walk for 15 minutes? I'll give them an incline, I'll give them a pace, and like they'll go and do that. And I'll say, they'll be like, I want to get rid of my arm fat. And it's like, okay, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you want to do. So I'm gonna give you a few exercises.
Like it makes sense that people like come to you with a problem asking for a solution, but it's not necessarily like, oh, here's like a one size fits all, or oh, here's something that
Exactly.
you can walk out of the gym today and you're gonna feel like this problem is gone. Like that's not
Exactly.
how.
And there's some people that will come up to me who it's their first day there. And like an important thing is to, like that we learned in our training is like look at the person, analyze them, talk to them, say, what have you done? What have you been doing? Because you don't want to give them that something way too hard and then feel bad about themselves if they can't do it,
Hmm.
because that's
Yeah.
not fun. I've been given that when I used to play soccer in high school. It was like, does it look like I can run a mile in 5 minutes? Like I can't do that. So like you don't want to make people feel bad, and you definitely want to like bring people up. And maybe I'll go after they're done. I'll go up to them and be like, hey, how was that? Like
Yeah.
did you like that? Did you not like that? What else do you want to do? So
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. That's cool. I feel like that's
Yeah,
super helpful to people and
it is.
makes them feel more comfortable like when they walk in and everything
No,
too.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. And I'm
Yeah.
the only girl that works there. I'm one of the only
Really?
girls. Yes,
For
it's
you,
like
get it,
all
girl.
I know. It's like all men. I'm like, these people
That's
are when I'm
creepy.
not there, what do they do?
Yeah.
Who helps them? What girl
Yeah.
is comforting them?
Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm sure I don't know, for me too, sometimes like being a like woman in a like male dominated space sometimes.
Right.
I like if I've been at a gym and I like have a question about how to use a machine or anything, like sometimes I'll just look for the woman working there and go up to her
Exactly.
because I'm like,
Literally. I feel like I'm all like left and right. Like I worked the other day for the first time in so long at the front desk. I feel like I got so many questions more than usual because the people that work there are like these high school boys that come after school, and like I'm intimidated by them. Like I'm like I would not want to go up to you and ask how to do something. I would feel so intimidated. So it's like not to be like this, but like when I'm there, like a woman, I feel like people are like feel more comfortable being
yeah,
like,
no, that's good. And I feel like it's so important to have different types of representation in
yep,
spaces in
yep,
fitness because like fitness is applicable to everybody, no matter
exactly,
your
exactly,
gender, no matter your age, your
yep,
weight, your size, like anything like that, your
exactly,
height, everybody
yeah, I
will need
agree.
help in their fitness journey at some point.
I
So
know
that's so
it's great.
awesome that you can be a resource.
Yeah, my God, of
Love
course.
that. Get it, girl. Okay, so when you're not giving out, the best advice to all of the other women in the gym, Um, are there ever times when you mess up in the gym, or is there like anything embarrassing that has happened, whether like it's when you're coaching or even like on any of your, training runs that you're doing, or any times when you've maybe felt a little silly and been like, I really hope nobody was watching me then.
Absolutely. And let me tell you, I think about it
Buckle
every
in,
night before
folks,
I go to
buckle
bed.
in.
I think about it every night before I go to bed. I was at UREC at JMU. Oh my God. It was middle of the rush. Middle of the rush. For our listeners that don't know, UREC is our gym. It's huge. It's at JMU. Like everyone goes there and works out, and it's a very intimidating place. Like
It's
I
like
will
a
not lie, like
multi-million-dollar gym facility, like massive.
huge,
There's always so
huge,
many people, and like you're saying,
packed.
when it's busy, it's busy. Like there are hundreds
Oh,
of people in there.
yeah. So here I am minding my business and I'm bench pressing. I'm like, let me get my chest in. And I don't know what happened, but like I like stood up to add more weight and then I went to go sit back down and I missed the bench. I missed the bench. I fall to my bum. I fall to the floor. My whole body just falls to the floor. I'm laying on the floor. Everyone's like looking at me. They're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No way. No way that just happened." I'm sitting on the floor, you reckon, in the middle of rush hour after just falling off the bench. I'm like, there's no way this is real right now. And I just got back up. I was like, yeah, like I fine. Like that was horrifying. But honestly, like I'm sure everyone that was around me forgot about it by now. Like I'm
Oh
sure they
yeah,
never think about it.
yeah. Everybody
So
moves on with the
there's
day.
that.
That's so funny though. Oh my
It
God.
was horrible. It was so bad. Also, another thing, like when I'm teaching, just like I'll be talking and then I'll just like totally forget what I'm saying. And everyone's like, "Are you there?" And I'm like, "No, I'm literally not there." Like I don't know what I just said. Like I'll be like, I have a microphone on, it's surround sound. I'm like hyping around, like, let's go, let's go. And then like I'll just like zone out for a second and like, did that ever happen to you? Like where you just like
Yeah,
don't even know what's going on and you're like,
yeah. Like in
what
the
just
middle of a
happened?
class, you're like, or
Yes.
you're trying to do too many things at once, and then yeah, forget what you're trying to say. Yeah,
Yeah, like I've embarrassed my stuttering like a million times while I'm trying to talk. I'm like, oh my God, this is insane.
I love it. That's
Yeah,
funny. But see, the
that was
thing
crazy.
is that just makes everybody else feel more comfortable. And you're so
It
right.
does.
Nobody else is going to think twice about it.
No
And
one.
knowing too that people like you who are certified and have so many years of training and are running
Yeah.
all these classes still have times where you're not feeling like you're on your, level 100 in the gym. Like,
Oh yeah. There's day it's rare that I'm on level 100. Like it is rare. Like that is like once every like 20 workouts that
yeah.
I'm like
But
really,
when it hits, it feels good, you
oh,
know?
it feels good. It
Yeah.
feels good.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's cool. Well, thanks for sharing that.
of course.
I know you mentioned briefly you have a few goals that you're working towards. Curious
Yeah.
if you're willing to maybe share some of your fitness goals that you're working towards, or even accomplishments in the past or recent that you're proud of that you've done, and kind of what made you want to do those, and advice you might have for people who are doing similar things.
Of course. So, not this weekend, but next weekend, November 23rd, I'm running the Philadelphia Half Marathon.
Wait, I did not know it was that soon.
Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for it to be done. I can't wait for it to be done.
You have post-race plans already?
Absolutely. I do. My parents are coming to the finish line with surf sides, and I will be chugging them.
Yeah,
I will be chugging them.
love.
Absolutely.
The race ends
So,
already begins.
no, literally, like, I don't even care if it's 8 a.m.
Is this your first half?
This is my second. And
Okay.
I swear to myself I would never do it again, but here I am today.
What was your first one?
It was the same thing, but it was like when I was like 16, like when I started that
Oh,
cross
okay,
street
okay.
run journey, right?
Got it. Okay.
Um, but I'm gonna do that, and I've been training for that since I don't know, like January, February, March.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, put this in there if you want, but I was broken up with, and
Running is
my
the best therapy. I will
no,
like
literally, like
die
I was
on
broken
that.
up with,
Like there's
and
nothing running cannot get me through.
no, literally, I was broken up with, and um my old boyfriend was really not the nicest about the way I was looking, and he would always be like, "You do not try, you do not look good anymore, like you really let yourself go." He would say the worst things to me. Oh my God.
That's so awful. I'm
horrifying.
so sorry. Literally, nobody should ever have to do.
Nobody. And if we do put this in there, never let anyone tell you that because that is disturbing and you are perfect the way that you are. So,
Yes.
anyways, um, he would say that to me, and then I was like, you know what? I just like need to like do something to like prove to myself, not him, but prove to myself that like I can't like I am still like locked in with my fitness journey and like I'm gonna be okay. So I started training for the half marathon. I'm doing that. Also, another thing I'm working on, weird flex. I want to do a pull up. Like, I want to do a pull up so bad.
That was on my, I don't know if that was one of my New Year's resolutions last year, 2 years ago. And I did the whole like banded pull-ups and I was
Sure,
like started
sure.
hard or started easy and then like got to like the thinner and thinner and thinner bands. And then I kind of fell off of it. And I don't know if I ended up getting any body weight ones. Like I was getting better with the banded ones. So
Right.
those are
Oh,
tough.
it's
Whenever
so tough.
you get one, because I know you will, like
Mm.
text me and like we'll do a little celebration for
But
it.
like how
And then you can teach me how because I cannot. So
I love that. But like how cool is it? Like, yeah, I just did a few pull-ups today at the gym.
yeah.
Like how cool would that be to be able to say that?
Yeah.
So,
It's such
that's
a cool
something.
flex too when you walk in and like you just start cranking them out. I'm like,
Forget it. Like
I'll be me
I'm
one
gonna be the
day.
coolest person in the gym. Like, please. Um, no, that is my dream. Like, I just want to do one so bad.
Yeah.
So those are really my two. Once I get over this half marathon, I'm gonna start training for the Broad Street Run, which is at 10 miler in May. So I'll be doing that as well, which will be fun.
Whoa, that's so
Yeah, it's
cool.
so fun. Yeah,
Good for you. Those are awesome. And is that did you say you did that one before too?
I did. I did. I've done it 3 times. So this is my
Whoa.
fourth year. Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
so awesome. Good for
Yeah.
you, girl.
Oh,
Crushing
thank
it.
you. Oh
That's
my
do
God.
you have like a goal time you're going for this one or just trying to
Not at all.
okay.
Like I am very slow. I can run forever. Like I feel like I ran 10 miles this weekend. I had to stop like once to go up this huge hill because I am not running up that and ruining
Yeah.
my day. But like I'm running like 12-minute miles. Like I'm not really working for pace. Like I like to just be out there. I like to just like no one's watching me.
Yeah.
And like I feel like people have that thing like, oh, I need to go fast. I need to get it done. It's like, no, you don't. Like, you can just go out there. You can just vibe. You can just like enjoy it. You don't have to be rushing. You can take
Yes.
your time. You don't have to feel bad about it. Yeah. Like,
I
I
love
am
that.
so
Everybody's at their
slow.
own pace. Everybody's
Yeah,
goals and races look different. And ultimately, as
exactly.
long as you like feel good about how you did, that's all that matters. So
Exactly. As long as you tried your hardest.
yeah, that's and a half marathon is freaking insane. Like that's a massive accomplishment.
Oh, I'm excited to get it over with.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, I'm
excited to
so
get it.
excited for you. Wait. I think I might be doing like Thanksgiving stuff that weekend, but I wish I could come cheer you on. Maybe if you do it
Oh,
next year, maybe I will. That would be
yes. Oh my
fun.
God. Maybe we could do one together.
Yeah, I did. I just did a 10K. That was the
Nice.
longest. I did the Richmond half last year, and I just did a 10K, and that was the longest that I've run in a year, and that's like 6 miles.
It's
And I'm like,
brutal.
I feel like I need another push soon, but I'm like, I need time
Yep.
to kind of like retrain for it again and
Absolutely.
everything. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
also, I just signed up for a triathlon. Yes, I
Whoa,
literally just forgot that I did it 3 days ago. I
whoa,
was
wait, when, where? Like that's so
it's
cool.
the Philly Women's Triath Sprint Triathlon. So it's a 5K. I think it's like a 200-meter swim. Does that sound right? I don't even know. And then like a 16-mile bike ride.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna do that, and that's in the summer. I
That's so,
know.
I've thought about doing that, but I'm like not the best swimmer and I feel like it makes me nervous. But maybe
Do it. I have no bike yet, and I literally never swam. So
I
I
love
just did,
that. Wait,
yeah,
maybe
like
I'll do it with you. Like that
do
would be
it.
so you were telling us about the triathlon
Yeah, the
and how we
triathlon.
don't have a bike yet, but we're getting there.
We're gonna get there. We don't know how to swim really. We're gonna get there.
Do you have any friends doing it with you, or did you
I
just wanna
just
try
kind of
something new challenge?
It's a new challenge, just something to train for that I have to because well, it was $160.
Hmm.
Right. So I have to do it. You know what I mean? I have to do it.
Yeah.
So I was like, if I sign up now and it's in June, I will have to still be working out by then. So, and I'll have to learn how to bike ride and swim. So that'll be fun to learn. So that was my intentions behind that.
I like it. I feel like it'll kind of keep you accountable and force you to do
Well,
things that you maybe otherwise wouldn't do.
it will. It definitely will.
Oh, maybe I'll see you there.
We should do it. It'll be fun.
Yeah, no, that would definitely be out of my comfort zone, but I've been thinking about it. Do you have to buy one of those like unitard looking things?
I will not be doing that.
Okay. I don't know
I,
if that's like
I
my
will not be doing
vibe.
that. I will be wearing like I have a one piece bathing suit which I will be wearing, and then I'm just gonna like throw over spandex and or maybe I'll just wear like a bikini, like like I don't know. I'm not wearing that. I can
Yeah.
assure you I will not be caught dead in that. I will not be caught dead in that.
I love that. I love that. You and me both.
Like, please. Some people can rock it, and I'm not one. I'm not one of these
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I don't know. I feel like I'm yeah. Wouldn't be the best, the cutest look on me.
People would literally flock away towards me. They'd be like, "Oh my God, who is this? I need to get away from her."
It would make me lose in the race because the other people would run faster because they'd want to run away from me. Like
That is exactly it. That is exactly yes.
well, that's so cool. So proud of you for doing that. That's so awesome. I feel like it's hard to sign up for something new that you've never done, especially by yourself, and
Yeah,
it's a
it
big
is. But
so
like, I just
awesome.
know like it's gonna be okay. Like it's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, for sure.
It'll be fine. It's just working out. It's just for
Yeah.
fun. No
Yeah.
pressure.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I don't have too much left for us, but I was wondering if there's anything you had in mind that you would consider to be your grit factor. So something that maybe inspires you or keeps you motivated, or anything that kind of gets you through a hard workout, anything like that.
Sure. So that's a tough one, but when I was in school, I had to take I went through like went through like a really hard time. Was really anxious and I had to start taking this medication, and the medication like the main thing was like weight gain, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is going to be horrible." And it did happen. I did gain like 40 pounds within like 3 months. It was insane. There was nothing I could do about it. But my mental health was much better, which I was like, okay, that's all that matters. But then it was like, okay, now I'm feeling good, but I don't like the way I look. So I think that whenever I go into a workout, I'm like, I'm doing this to like make sure I feel good about myself. Like I wanna it doesn't really matter the way I look, but how I feel. Like that was a really hard thing for me to like grasp the concept of, because I feel like everyone's like, well, I'm working out so hard, I see no results. And it's like, you know what? It is what it is sometimes. Like sometimes it's just you're not gonna see it right away. It may take you like a really long time. So just like going in, being able to know that, yeah, I still can bench like 100 pounds. Yeah, I still can run 10 miles. Like making sure that I'm like healthy and I feel mentally and physically good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not always about the way you look. It's really not. It's really not. It's about the person you are and how hard you try. So,
Yeah.
was I just spitting bars right there? I feel like I
You
was.
really were.
Oh
Like,
my
okay,
God.
dude, I
That
see.
came out. That was not planned.
Motivational speaker.
Oh
Like,
my God.
okay. Just your Y classes this whole next month are gonna be booked. It's gonna
Insane.
be a wait list.
Oh
Like,
my God. They're gonna be at the door being like, let me in. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be crazy.
oh, well, thanks so much for sharing that. I know that's like can be hard to talk about and everything, but I do feel like that's something that's super relatable and a lot of people struggle
Yeah.
with. And it's not just with like anxiety and mental health and the side effects of different medications, but also just body image and not necessarily liking the way you look and wanting things to change right away. And it
Yep.
truthfully like does take time, like you said. And I mean, everybody's built differently. Everybody's genetic
Everyone.
different. Like I've the way
Yeah.
that there's just so many environmental factors that impact. It's not just yes, like healthy habits are important, but they're important so that you're healthy both mentally and physically,
Right.
not so that you maybe like look the way that an Instagram model does, you know?
Exactly. And I look at my parents, and like when I was younger, I used to like be so mad at them because I was like, you both your builds are not ideal. That's horrible to say. It's horrible to say. Love you guys if you watch this. But they like struggle with it their whole life. And I was like, okay, like I'm gonna have to deal with this my whole life. And like it sucks, but everyone is so built differently. Like my friend who eats literally whatever she wants and hasn't worked out in like ever is like a stick. And like that's not fair, but like you if you work hard, like you feel good about yourself, like that's really what matters, you
Yeah,
know?
that's
Yeah,
so true.
it is. It
So
is.
true. And that's such a good reminder for every workout too. Because there's going to be days, when you maybe aren't feeling your best and everything. So just reminding yourself that you're there because you're trying to
Exactly.
yourself. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's okay to miss a workout. That's another thing. It's okay. Some days you're just not feeling it. And it's better to take that recovery than to just force yourself to do something you don't want to do. And then the next day, I promise you it'll be 10 times better. I feel like people think that skipping a workout is like the biggest deal in the world. It's not. It will not. It won't affect you if you miss one.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Keep spitting it
That's
out.
a hard
So
reminder.
I love it. On fire. No, I definitely agree with that and feel like that's so true. And sometimes too can lead to burnout and then you're
Oh
just
yeah.
not enjoying it. And people will sometimes ask me, oh, what's the best exercise to do? And I just always say the best one to do is what you enjoy because that's what's going to be
I
most
love that.
sustainable for you. Like if you don't
Yeah.
enjoy it, you're not gonna want to do it your whole life. And
No,
it's important to
literally.
like, move your body like forever
Yeah.
because
Yep.
that's
Yep.
what keeps you healthy. So
It,
I
it
like that.
does.
And yes, recovery is so important too because
So important.
especially if you are looking for like results in your physical appearance, you're not going to get those if you do not take time to
You
recover.
have to. Even 2 days. Like people are like 2 days, oh, you're crazy. I'm like, you're crazy because you need it. Like after I run this half marathon, you will not catch me anywhere near a gym for a week.
Yeah.
I will not be doing anything. And that's okay.
Yeah.
That's
You
okay.
gotta take the time, you gotta recover,
Gotta
take an
take the
ice
time.
bath.
Gotta take the time.
Yeah, nice. That's good. I feel like super good to keep in mind for
Yep.
everybody.
Yep.
Everybody listening, and I feel like, yeah, just so many people can relate to that one.
Yeah.
So many
Yeah.
levels. Yeah, nice. Cool.
Oh,
Well, thank you again so much for coming on today.
of
If people
course.
want to follow you, come to your classes, see your
Yes.
schools, is there anywhere that they can follow you at?
Yes. Follow me on Instagram, Gianna321.
Easy.
Easy.
Love it.
Love it.
Nice.
I don't have a fitness account because
It's
I'm too lazy.
See, I made one and now I feel like I don't even really use it. Like I feel like
Right.
or when I post on it, like post my schedule, I just repost it to my main account because that's where
Right.
everybody follows me. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. I'm too
I
lazy to keep up
yeah.
with it.
Yeah, there
I'm
was
too
like
lazy.
during I don't know, maybe it was like quarantine era. I was like, oh, I'm gonna become a fitness influencer. And I went on like a 1 month like posting spree. And then after that I just don't really use it that much.
Yeah, that's how I am. I'm like, do people like maybe you care, but like
Yeah, no.
word of mouth is fine.
Yeah. Love that. Cool. Well, thank you so much, G.
Oh,
Appreciate the time and appreciate you
of
being
course.
on.
Thanks for the invite.
And yeah, oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming and would love to check out one of your classes. Everybody, if you are in the Philadelphia area or you're visiting, go check out her classes. If you want to
Check it
sign up
out.
for a try or a half, this is your inspiration right here.
Mm, mm.
All
Get
right.
on it.
And we will see you guys next month on the Grit Factor. Thank you.
Bye, guys.